The IC continues to assess that Iran is not building a nuclear weapon, and Supreme Leader Khamenei has not authorized the nuclear weapons program that he suspended in 2003. The IC continues to monitor closely if Tehran decides to reauthorize its nuclear weapons program. In the past year, we've seen an erosion of a decades-long taboo in Iran on discussing nuclear weapons in public, likely emboldening nuclear weapons advocates within Iran's decision-making apparatus. Iran's enriched uranium stockpile is at its highest levels and is unprecedented for a state without nuclear weapons.
Welcome to Conversations. I'm Muqtadar Khan, your host. And as you saw, Tulsi Gabbard, who is the Director of National Intelligence in the United States, which means she has access to all the intelligence that all the 16 to 18 American intelligence agencies have. So she has access to all of U.S. intelligence. And based on that, in her testimony on the 25th of March, she claimed that Iran does not have a nuclear weapons program. And they said that Iran stopped its nuclear weapons program in 2003. This is the position of the U.S. intelligence community more than 21 years ago that Iran stopped its nuclear program. And she also claimed that Iran's leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, did not authorize it for to restart that program. So basically what she said in March was that Iran did not have a nuclear weapons program. It does have a civil enrichment program, but does not have a nuclear program. But she also made a very interesting point, which said that the taboo about discussing nuclear weapons publicly has been shattered, and so people are talking about nuclear weapons, and that there is a constituency which advocates for Iran getting nuclear weapons, and they feel more emboldened because now they can publicly talk about it. And that is the point that I want to focus. First, I do want to emphasize that it's very clear that all American leaders, these senators, and President Trump and his staff, they all know for sure that Iran does not have a nuclear program, a weapons program. And yet they continue to listen to the lies that Netanyahu keeps saying, that Iran is just a week away or 2 weeks away. For the last 20 years, Iran has been 2 weeks away. Nobody in the American political establishment has the courage or the guts to stand up for the truth and challenge Netanyahu and say, you are a liar. You've been saying this for the past 20 years, that Iran is 2 weeks away, 3 weeks away, 6 months away, 1 year away. But Iran does not have nuclear weapons. And I can assure you, if Iran had nuclear weapons, Israel would not have attacked Iran. It's an ultimate deterrence against invasions and attacks. So that's one point, that the weasels that our politicians become when it comes to the Israeli issue. But the second point that I really want to make is that all the threats that were on the table against Iran, that if you pursue a nuclear program or if you pursue an aggressive foreign policy in the Middle East, we will impose sanctions, we will do this, we will do that, and we will invade you and we will destroy you. All of those threats have been materialized. So Israel has attacked Iran. Iran is under attack. Netanyahu has threatened to keep attacking it until he achieves his goals, and his goals are essentially regime change and destroying Iran's nuclear and ballistic capability. These are his goals, and he wants to keep attacking it. At some point, he's going to try somehow, either through some cunning or some mistake that Iran makes, to drag the United States into this war, because then the the U.S. defense budget is twice the entire economy of Iran. Iran is a reasonably developed society, but it's a really very poor country. Its GDP is around $360 billion a year. It is 75% of Israel's economy, and its entire economy is like half or less than half of U.S. defense budget. So it's not like it's a major economy with lots and lots of resources. But I think we are going to see an interesting debate in Iran now, strategically. And that debate is, number one, that since we have already paid the price of having nuclear weapons, why shouldn't we pursue and really weaponize now? What else are they going to do? They've done everything that they threatened to do, short of dropping nuclear bombs on Iran. So I think the incentive to not making nuclear weapons, which was to avoid war and avoid sanctions, has dissipated. So there is now no incentive for not pursuing nuclear weapons. And the fact that they have been attacked so intensely makes the case for them to go ahead and make nuclear weapons, because every time Netanyahu now feels that his approval ratings are falling, he may decide to attack Iran, like he keeps attacking Lebanon whenever he wants. And the West will continue to support him. So you have like all the European Union countries sending weapons, giving money, providing legal support, destroying international institutions which may criticize Israel. So if Iran remains weak, Israel will continue to attack Iran as and when it pleases Netanyahu or whoever becomes then succeeds him. So I think one of the long-term consequences of this war would be to send a message to developing world that you should nuclearize now. Otherwise, when it suits America, when it suits Israelis, they will simply bomb you, kill your people, destroy your capabilities. So I think Iran will be more inclined to make a bomb now than it was before this attack by Israel. So I think that is one of the biggest strategic consequences that may come out of this war, and it's possible that we will regret this war in the future, which I think was unnecessary, because as Tulsi Gabbard testified, Iran did not have a nuclear weapons program, and Iran's supreme leader had not authorized a nuclear weapons program. So that's all I wanted to share with you today. So please subscribe to Conversations, like this video, make sure you share this with your social political network. And until next time, I'm your host, Muqtadar Khan. Thank you for watching.